Hey everybody, it's your boy Dre, and happy day after 4th of July. I'm back. I took a week off because it was Rory's birthday weekend and the house is an absolute mess. And I have a big mess because a couple of pre-orders came in. And I'm actually on day 2 of 4 days off in a row from work, which is awesome, because 4th of July, and then I have Friday, Saturday, Sundays off. So it feels good. I figured, let's get back live. Let's talk about things and see where we are at. So, one, I hope you guys are doing great. It's been a while. I've missed you guys. And let's get my comment section up there. So I just kind of wanted to talk about what's going on with the channel and what we're going to be seeing going forward because so things are erratic with my schedule because we have trying to think. August the 5th, I do training for a new position at my job, and that's 9 weeks, which I'll be losing doing the show for 2 months. So because I'll be working 10:45 till about 10 a.m. till 6:45. So I'll be able to do my streaming stuff that I do with like Colbane on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and on the occasional D&D Sunday. I should be on Britterbug streams on Saturdays. So I'll be a part of those. But as far as what content will be, I'll probably be doing some pre-recorded stuff. I do have some canned uh, videos I have not done, like that never aired, so I'll be putting those up to air during those 9 weeks, and we should, you know, the gods willing, after those 9 weeks, we'll return back to my normal schedule, where Fridays will be back on and I'll be live again. So that's kind of the plan. Now, I hate doing this when I'm on a stream, but people message me, and it's just kind of funny. So that's so the being with everything time wise and you know all that stuff, we're trying to just kind of get everything into a schedule, into kind of like a flow of seeing what's going to work, what's not going to work. And like I said, hopefully we will fall into a schedule with that once I'm working. Hold on, sorry, bad news for a family member. So but like I said, the back to what's going on. So once that schedule gets rectified and we get back to business as usual, we will be able to have a normal set of like what's going to be happening, what's going to be going on, and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to it. I miss kind of having a normal routine, but you know, work has been good and stressful, but getting ready to get training done, and then birthdays because we had Rory's 4-year-old birthday, and that was a lot of fun. Um, then we have 4th of July this week. Our other daughter went on vacation for 3 weeks, and then that's like then it's my little brother's birthday, then my birthday, my wife's birthday, then my birthday, and then it's like doctor's appointments, GalaxyCon. and then it's training. So it's like literally that's the schedule for the next couple weeks. So if things are sporadic, don't be mad. They shouldn't be because the weekend of GalaxyCon, Lana and I are gonna go see. I think on Thursday after work, Lana and I are gonna go see Deadpool and Wolverine. We are itching to go see that. So that's gonna be a daddy daughter date. We're gonna go to see that. Then Friday, all four of us, the wife and the kids and I, are gonna drive to GalaxyCon, and we'll be there till Sunday morning. So Friday and Saturday we'll be there at the con. I'll be filming, live streaming for the ultra mega super stream that Osmandius Toys and I are putting together. I have to actually create the time slot sheet so people can sign up. So if you guys are interested, message me below here or DM me on Instagram, Dre of the Collector Safe Space. Uh, and that way we can get you guys into slots. And it's going to be based on Eastern Standard Time. Now, Oz and I are still talking we're trying to get involved with the right people to make sure we get, there's going to be like, they're going to be hour long slots. So if you don't want to stay for an hour long, I may try to create half-hour long slots so that if somebody can't stay on for like a full hour, they could just come in, and it would be advantageous to everybody. So we can get people on, because I do know this would be, and as Oz and I stated, this is an opportunity for people to put eyes on channels that they've never seen before. And we're trying to make it so people that don't either have the opportunity to watch their streamers that they like, or talk about channels that they've never seen. So I'm working with the Collector Safe Space. I'm working with the Toy Connections. I'm working with several different toy groups to try to help build this awesome stream up. And that's going to be the weekend of SDCC, because I know Mega J Retro is going to be at SDCC, which I have to reach out to him, see if he can pick me up some of the exclusives. Uh, so we do have a lot going on and a lot plans in the pipe. So I'm just trying to make sure everything's good. Now, July 19th, I should be on at my regular scheduled time, which is the day after my birthday. But I have two doctor's appointments early that Friday morning, or maybe I think it's, yes, and I have to get stuff done. So I will be on later in the afternoon. And I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make sure I get everything because it's just been so much. So let's kind of catch up. What have you gotten in? Not a whole lot. And the reason being, we had some hiccups in our bills. Nothing bad. Just we had some things come up that we didn't expect. And I had to push what I was going to use to pay some pre orders off. So now I have to, I lucked out that Toyco's been really awesome. And I have like a little, I kind of like think of it like a pile of loot that I have to get down and whittle down figures, which is really cool because there's some really good ones I've been anticipating, and I cannot wait to get my hands on them. So that's that. But in the time that I had some stuff already paid for that was coming in, let me show you. Let's go to there's a big guy. All right. So we did have the new Rooster Fighter manga come in. Love this manga. It's so weird, but it's good. And Viz just actually on their app, they put the weekly chapters up, so you can actually read the weekly chapters, because these are old. Like they're not old, but they're like over like almost like a year old. These chapters, because this is book 6, and I have 1 through 5. And as good as this series is, I'd love to see what the weekly fights are like, to see what the stories is. So that's Rooster Fighter, and I also got Mashal 16. For those of you that love the One Punch Man meets Harry Potter meets, you know, a tournament style like Yu Yu Hakusho stuff, Marshall. Um, I got a figure I've been waiting for, and this they charged me over a month ago, and I'm not mad at Big Bad Toy Store. I love when I pre-order through them because, like I said, a lot of the stuff I could get, only they usually have it, and it's usually a pretty decent price. It's only about at most $5 above retail. and that's as high as I really want to go. But finally found him. The one per case, or I should say found him. He finally arrived. This is a one per case figure for the Zabu wave, and I love this outfit of Cable for one reason. I don't like Marvel Legends a lot, but this is his Marvel versus Capcom color scheme, the colorway, and it's the outfit he wears in the game. So I was like, and I used to play Cable in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So I was like, yes, he's awesome. I did ask, and I'll mention this at the end of the stream. There's two things I'll mention at the end. I did put a birthday wish list up because my birthday is officially in 13 days. So I did put a wish list up of the rest of the wave of. I put a bunch of figures up. It's on my personal Facebook page. So I did put to get the rest of Zabu because it's a pretty cool figure. They actually did some really good work on it. So he was one that I needed for my X-Men collection. Now, I am mad because I finally got Airborne. Well, I'm not mad. I got back into Joe's not by 100% by like it's almost like peer pressure. I got into it, and there were some of them that I had as a kid that I really loved, and he was one of them. Cause I always used to have I had like all the airplane vehicles, and I always liked having the idea of like, a paratrooper. And they did a really good job on these classifieds. I gotta admit, like the accessories and everything, spot on. So, and where's she at? Big shout out to Dave for getting me Duke. I took him out. He's awesome. I love the Duke figure. I got to do a review on some of these. The retro Scarlet, love it. This was a cool little find at a Target, and it was clearanced. It was in the clearance section. It's not clearance, but it rang up as clearance. So, hey, sometimes I don't fight when the machine goes wrong. When something says like $7 and 99 cents, I take it. Uh, so this came in finally, and these two are part of my kaiju figures that I love getting. I got the Godzilla Kong New Empire figures. Now, for those of you that are into the monster arts, these are a little bit smaller in scale. Like some of the monster art figures are like I've noticed they're a little bit bigger. They're starting to pare them down, I think, for price point because I think they realize that people love Mothra, Ghidorah, Rodan, and they're huge and like that's cool. But if you want like a figure for your to pair into your collection, these are the best size because they're the monsters. They're kaiju. And this Kong comes with the axe from the movie. He's great at he's got the gray hair, he's got the scar, he looks awesome. Now here's the problem. How do you get the cool bionic arm? Well, you don't get that until we get Scar King later in the year. That's the only way to get the arm for this one. And they're releasing three figures in that wave. Figure Fever, good to see you. So they're releasing three figures in the new Monsters Art wave. It's going to be Shinmo, Scar King, and the powered up Godzilla. So after he beats Tiamat. So these are awesome. Love this. Love my kaiju figures. I unboxed one of my Ultraman kaiju figures, and I've unboxed an Ultraman figure. Love those figures. So this was actually fun to unbox and take out. So like I said, this was a must have. Then of course you can't have Kong without having Godzilla. And this is the regular the so if you saw the movie, this is Godzilla in France when he was chewing up the reactor and getting the blue power up to go with them fight Tiamat. So this is a dope figure. The box for this is huge. I absolutely love these monster arts. As you can see, it's Godzilla. You get the tail, you get the blast effect, the blue lighting effect. I mean, it's translucent, but it's just amazing. Absolutely love this. As a Godzilla fan, as a collector for kaiju figures, this is dope. And those were the only. I do have. I shouldn't say that. I do have one other figure coming in. That was another figure I paid for. That I guess for some reason, Big Bad Toys is taking a little bit longer to ship. He is the Poseidon from, I forgot the brand Berserker Toys. It looks cool. It's I don't want to say it looks. I got it because I love gods and in the mythology of Rome and Greece and all that. That's one of the reasons I got the figure. It looks cool. It looks kind of goofy, but it comes with cloth goods. It's a good figure. Like, I'm wanting to get it in hand and do a full on like review once I have it in hand, because then I'll be able to kind of know what I want to, how I want to review it, and what I want to say and feel about it. Um, Now that I did get my comics, nothing really big in the comic world. Blood Hunt is really jumping off really good if you're into the Marvel kind of vampire storyline right now, which is taking over the Marvel universe. It is absolutely huge. You have Miles has been turned into a vampire and he's like fighting the urges. Black Panther is actually now going to Atlantis to seek out a temple to fight the vampires down there under the ocean, and he's having to fight the vampirism in him. And he's kind of become Wakanda's lost son because he was exiled from the kingdom. It's such a good storyline, and it makes me mad that we're not getting Blade the movie yet. We keep having all these like stop and starts for it, and I'm a little upset because it was just announced that in the Marvel Zombies television series that we're getting on Disney Plus, Blade's going to be in there. So we're actually seeing Blade on animated before we even see the movie show up. I have thoughts on that, but I'm gonna leave that for that. That's an Outer Dimensions, podcast talk. I'm just mad because I really wish we were getting it now, because we've been waiting for this for 4 years. I don't know why the movie's cursed. It feels like it's literally cursed with start stop, directors leaving. It's on director number 3 now. It's on writer number 2 now. One of the actors stepped away. Mahershala Ali almost wanted to step away. It's a lot. It's a lot. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now, I did find some cool figures when I was cleaning up some stuff. Oh, he fell. Darn it. Let me see if I can put him back in here. And these are older figures that I think I did a review. Oh man. So this is the base for the figure, and this is the actual. It's a Venomized Iron Man. These were like SDCC exclusives. They did several. They did a few years ago, and this was a Spider Man that they did. So I love these, and I couldn't believe I found them. I was like, oh crap! I didn't even realize. I forgot that I had them. They were sitting in a box, and every now and then my wife makes fun of me for having stuff that I leave in boxes and I forget that I have it, and then I look and I'm like, oh cool, this is cool, or oh, why do I still have this? Let me get rid of it. So it kind of falls into one of those two realms. You either have it or you know you don't. So, but I'll play with this later because it's not getting in the base like I wanted to. Beyond that, there's not really a whole lot big else going on. It's like a lot of it's the summer. We've kind of hit that lull, movie wise. We're going to see Despicable Me 4. Hey, Mega Demon, good to see you. We're seeing Despicable Me 4, I think, on Saturday or Sunday this week. My wife has it. We have to go to the for an eyeglasses appointment for my wife, and then I think we're going to go see the movie on tomorrow. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Um, Beyond that, there's not really much else. I mean, Deadpool. We're in a lull for summer movies. I did watch Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Loved that movie. Fantastic. total great throwback to exactly what I would want to see, reminiscent of a Beverly Hills Cop movie, down to the same music, the same style. I mean, it was filmed in the same style. I mean, it was Chef's Kiss, perfect film, perfect film. So it was like Eddie Murphy being tame, but still being Eddie Murphy, making some good jokes, keeping it good. Loved it. Um, I'm trying to think what else. There's not really, like, I wish I had more to tell you guys, but it just feels like we're kind of in this flux. So I'm on the way to getting 200 subs, which is awesome. So we're on our way to getting 200. But to getting to 200, we've kind of stalled out at 14. So I'm sad. That movie Fig Fever is on Netflix. It came out on Wednesday. So it was awesome. I have not gone to pick up my comic books for this week because the new Miles Morales issue's out. That's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to, because they say that he's actually working with one of his villains. So I'm actually excited. If you guys get the chance and you have seen the movie, Dave did a great review on his channel on Dave's Dimension. So definitely check Dave's Dimension out to watch the review after you watch the movie. It does have spoilers. So I recommend watching the movie first, then watching Dave's review. But I 100% recommend it. Now, I think I showed you guys last time that I got, or a couple weeks ago, I got Black Widow. Yeah, I'm trying to remember because we took a week off. So I think I showed you guys I got the White Widow from Black Widow, um, hot toy. And like, it's a dope. I have to take it out. I opened it up to inspect it and it looks amazing. So I just want to take it out and actually do a full on, like, the problem is, like my wife said, we're cleaning up the house now. It's like we're in our like summer cleaning. So like we're getting rid of stuff and I'm looking through stuff and I'm like, I want to display my hot toys, but the problem is we don't have space. And since space is a premium in a small house like we have, I have to put up what I can. So a lot of like my desk currently right now has like a ton of figures on it. Like I unbought, like, what was it, a couple weeks ago on the Clubhouse, the which is a fun stream of guys from Toy Connections. So you get to hang out with Oz and crew, Thanos Copter. So many fun people come on. It's such a fun time. I cracked open quite a few of my figures. I cracked open Big Boa, one of my figures I grew up with. I absolutely love this figure. I cracked open Duke that Dave got me. I gotta find his base. Duke. I cracked open Quick Kick. Actually, I did Ultraman Blazer. This figure's fire. My wife got this for me for Father's Day. Love this figure. Actually, I took this out a couple days ago. I took out my AEW Throne Breaker Cody Rhodes and slapped on a WWE title belt on him because he is the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion. You know, the Universal Heavyweight Champion. So I had to get that. Just I wanted to see what it looked like, and I don't like that figure a lot. I actually love the Supreme, which is way better a figure than that one. But yeah, I don't collect wrestling toys anymore. But I do get. I had that Cody figure, and I have the Supreme, so I'm happy with that. Now, as I said, that we're on the road to getting 200. So what does that mean? How do we get to 200? Well, we need 14 subs. And I do have a giveaway that I am doing. This is the giveaway item. It is an Uzumaki Naruto from the original Naruto anime series. It is an SH Figuarts. It is the best selection. So this is actually one of the best figures. If you've never have an SH Figuarts, this is the figure to start your collection off with. I'm not saying just this particular one. I think this style of figure, it comes with a lot of accessories. It comes with multiple faceplates. It is a good for getting into a figure that has multiple points of articulation and is not the typical Hasbro, not the typical NECA, not Mattel. This is one to jump into. I am giving this away once we get to 200. I'll be doing a, I will explain how to get us involved. and how to actually what you guys have to do, what day we're gonna do the giveaway on, and all that stuff. So it will be for 200. You guys get this. Now, sadly, because of just time constraints and financial constraints, it's gonna have to be continental US. Because if I know I do have a lot of people that are international. Hey, my brother, it's good to see you. Look at my boy Alan coming through. So the sadly I can't ship this internationally because it would just like Canada. I figured out this would almost cost $100 to just get this to Canada. It's like 4 times the cost of this figure, for like 3.5 times the cost because it was like $40. So no, I don't want to try to get this. I'm sorry. I love you guys up there that watch, and I do have people in New Zealand and in England as well as Malaysia and the Philippines and Asia. I'd love to get you guys in on this, but for this particular one, I cannot. Next one, I will do something that's going to be a little bit more international, easier to get to you guys in your hands. So we'll figure that out. But this is the giveaway for 200. And I'm not doing a giveaway every 100 subs because I know somebody asked me that. They're like, "Oh, you do giveaway at 300?" No, I'm doing it at my milestones. So at 200, 500, and 1,000. That's when I will do giveaways. So since we're 14 away, get me to 14, we do the giveaway for that. Once we get to 500, I'll do something that's more international friendly, and then once we get to 1,000, we'll do something good too. So we're not going to keep shooting all the way out to there. We're going to just kind of shoot it. We're 14 away from 200. Let's focus on getting to 2. And again, how do you help me? Show this to your friends, show this to your siblings, show this to your family, anybody that has yet to be subscribed to the channel. Let them know, like, hey, you want an opportunity to win something cool? My boy's doing this. Check him out. Watch a video. If you like his content, just subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe. Check it out. You never know. He does lives. He does video games. He plays D&D. He's a nerd. His daughter comes on and she's watching a show right now, but she's right literally next to me. You know, I have guests that come on. We have so much fun stuff that we do. It's a lot of fun. And I just kind of wanted to put that out there because I haven't really done a spiel to kind of talk about that, but I figured why the hell not? So I was gonna make this a little shorter than the average stream that we usually do because there wasn't a whole lot coming in, and because I had some other stuff I had to get done today. I just kind of wanted to be brief about this and jump on. But you know, where can you guys watch me if I'm not here? You guys can definitely come on to Colbane Games. I'm on the Monday streams, which we usually play X Defiant and Sea of Thieves, which I know he's in the process of moving those days. On Wednesdays, you could join myself, Colbane, as well as my brother here, Wrathful Angel. We all jump in and we play Baldur's Gate 3, and we're close to about 4 chapters of things we're going to finish. So, really, 4 acts. We're not like in Act 4 because there's only 3 acts in the game, but we're hitting the last final stretch of the game to finish, and we just leveled up to the max level in the game this past week. Fridays we do Colby Games as a big Fortnite stream. I'm on that, and we have a ton of fun. Alan plays in there. We have so many guys and girls that come through. And then Saturdays nights, Britterbug Gaming. I usually jump in there. She goes from about 8 till about 11:30, sometimes midnight. Depends on how many active players we have for doing swaps. And then Sundays, like I said, we do D&D once a month. And then if we play a different game that like Sea of Thieves or something like that, I'll be playing on there as well. So you can see me in a lot of different places as well as on this channel here for live streams and other content. So I just want to say thank you guys for coming in. Thanks for watching. If you guys did catch us on the replay, make sure you comment down below. Hashtag Team Replay. Oh, look, it's Bree. And it's, of course, everybody comes in right towards the end. But I want to say thank you so much. I really, like I said, I don't mean to cut it short today early, but there's a lot of things I got to get done before I get playing Fortnite tonight. So thank you, my friends. And as always, stay geeky, y'all. Peace.